Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the 11-9 CPU tournament, the start of Season 1. And actually, just remember, gotta do something real quick. Bam, thing done. So now, as you can see by the top, we're going to be running the Ruby Losers tournament. So let's not waste any time. Now the Junior versus Inkling. Let's get her rolling. Alright, we're starting off on Kyle Stadium and already with Barry. So if you don't remember, last time this is gonna be a best of 1 set. So if either of these two lose, since it's the losers side of things, their tournament run is over. But we're already seeing Malik Jr. at pretty high percents. Let's still jab to get Inkling off stage. Malik just barely whips his forward there, and Inkling manages to land her back here, but somehow this game is turning right the ways back around for Bowser Jr. Inkling tried for absolutely doggy dookie water forward downer, and the up smash takes it. Definitely thought Bowser Jr. was going to be the first one to lose the stock by Inkling's dominating performance, but it seems like she completely fumbled, and she just lets that forward smash straight up hit her. The side B in the fair, and Inkling is already nearly tied with Bowser Jr. percents. And even if she does manage to get this stock off, she's going to be at a humongous deficit. And she might just save Bowser Jr. right there. Because I'm pretty sure he burned his side B there, and he air dodged away from the stage. And wow, that there really is weak. He manages to tech on the side of Carlos. Wow, that backer didn't even send that far at 160 something. Inkling cannot kill. Maybe it's because the game devs wanted her to get all of her kills when the opponent was inked up, but I mean, still, like most characters backer is a killing move. Like, name one character that doesn't have a killing back here. I'll wait. And hopefully I didn't remember, like, oh yeah, this character doesn't have a killing back there. But Bowser Jr. definitely has a killing forward throw, which generally I'm kind of surprised by. You know, you wouldn't think that Bowser Jr.'s forward throw of all things would be a killing move, but what'd you get? Oh, wow. I'm actually very surprised Bowser Jr. was able to cover there. Let's see if Bowser Jr. can create such a downhill battle for Inkling like he did on his previous stock. Buried into the forward smash. Again, doesn't kill. Probably Bowser Jr.'s forward smash would have killed there if Inkling didn't fall out of it first. Because as we all know, multi-hits in this game do not work. 204 Bowser. Okay, never mind. Will Bowser Jr. blow his humongous lead? Will we see the second comeback of this tournament, and probably of my whole watching the CPU tournaments career? Inkling has yet to land a single hit on Bowser Jr. on his final stock. Okay, he decided to prove me wrong right there. Ooh, catches the roll with the jab. Just barely doesn't do it. Inkling just barely manages to dodge the exploding clown cart. Oh, yep, that back around to do it. Unlike Inkling's, Bowser Jr.'s back air definitely kills. So about the Junior man, just hang on in there. And it was surprisingly close. But unfortunately, Inkling ends their tournament run here. On to the second match of Losers Round 1. Next up, we have Mr. Game & Watch versus me, Sword Fighter. On Kirby's, what's this stage called? Is it called, I was gonna say Green Hills though, for some reason. Then I was gonna say Gourmet Race. It's some Kirby stage. Referencing probably one of the first ones. It seems like me Sword Fighter has a lot of damage. Or has gotten a lot of damage put on him and nothing to answer back for. I'm seeing Mr. Game Watch's amazing juggling game come into miniature play here. Like, he's still juggling, but not to the extent of like a top level player. Oh, and the up tilt up air. Definitely not true. But in terms of CPUs, anything goes. Mr. Game Watch opting to do his little cooking show a little too late there. Up! And we got a... How did that 9 hit really late? What? Sure, yeah. Sure. Me Sword Fighter's up smash definitely didn't deserve to connect there. I mean, even if that up smash didn't connect, me Sword Fighter is pouring on lots of damage. And that up smash connects, and Mr. Game Watch has a lot of work to do if he wants even the slightest chance of a comeback. In fact, he's already been lapped in percent. Not by that much, but I mean, a lap is still a lap. If you get lapped in any sort of place where you can get lapped, it still feels bad. Even if it's by the tiniest amount. But it seems like this lapping is going unanswered. Especially with that counter. Just barely doesn't kill. Okay. That's it. Just barely doesn't kill, but that up smash definitely will. And with that up smash, that ends Game & Watch's tournament run. With me, Sword Fighter, moving on to Losers Round 2. I'm expecting this part to be way shorter compared to the first part. Seeming as we have probably a lot less matches to go. Anyways, on to Cloud versus Bowser Jr. This is Bowser Jr.'s second losers match, and Cloud's first, because he lost in winners round 2. Well, I was wondering if that cross slash was going to actually make Bowser Jr. pop back into his clown cart. So see, if that was a right Cloud, that would have probably hit. Yeah, if you guys don't know. Because of some Japanese... Because, you know, letters in Japanese can't be... Oh, that, limit on neutral B kills. Because of, you know, Japanese words not being... Letters being not the same flipped around. You know, they're slightly different. And with that, they also have slightly different hitboxes. So yeah, no need to fact if you didn't know that. Probably butchered that extremely. You probably just search up like left-facing Cloud versus right-facing Cloud, and you'd probably instantly get it. And speaking of instantly getting it, Cloud instantly used his limit right after he got it. Yeah, for some reason I feel like that forward tilt should be stronger. I don't know why. It feels like a move that doesn't look that powerful, but like it is very powerful. Like something like B Sword Fire Side Tilt. That move has no right to be as strong as it is. Did Junior's side B had armor. Maybe it's like very weak armor. It's like only weak moves pass through it, but armor is still armor. And Bowser Jr. is now getting lapped himself. I'm about to say he's getting the treatment that Game & Watch that he treated the Game & Watch, but that was Sword Fighter, not Junior. I mean, he did lap Inkling, but then now, ooh, this is a major lapping going on. Like, yeah, he gets this, but now Junior's down a whole stock. Maybe we can see Cloud kill himself some way, somehow. I mean, to be fair, this stage doesn't really have... Like, if Cloud does something stupid off stage, he probably could make it back. I don't think... Ooh, cancel the limit. Siding that uppy? Did not know that was something you could do. Also, Junior's very lucky he got saved there. Saved, but you know what I mean. Ooh, the back hit of up smash. We're probably done if that was the front-facing version. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Bowser Jr. is just barely hanging on. We see a limit neutral B. No? Cloud doesn't lose it just yet. This is very dangerous for Junior, and he just barely manages to duck under that limit cross slash. Oh, but that Forder does it. And Cloud moved on to losers in round 3, and Junior loses his tournament run, which probably gonna be saying a lot. But I mean, what else I gotta say? Like, it's true, and I'm definitely not stalling for time, because the place where I'm keeping track of the score is definitely not laggy. I promise. Yeah, I absolutely promise. Definitely not stalling for time. Shoot, I don't even get anything if I stall for time. Shoot, it's been past the 8-minute mark where YouTubers would usually get ads, but hey, I ain't getting ads. So I didn't get anything from this other than losing viewer retention time. Weird ran over. Final round and loses round 2. Steve versus me. Generally didn't realize until now that instead of calling him me sword fighter or me brawler or me gunner, that down there just calls him me. You notice that little detail till now? Which may make sense because they're probably just called me. And not called like guest A, guest C, and whatnot. Ooh, that was a spike that we were. Actually, no, because, yeah. Sword Fighter's got that up and down move. Ooh, bonked right upside the head with the anvil. Well, I wonder what kind of block shenanigans we'll be getting here. Ooh, just barely whips that back air. Probably just a couple of pixels off. Up smash just barely doesn't take it. Forward tilt or forward air up smash definitely will though. Especially at the high. How heavy is Steve? I don't know why I just thought that too now, but like, how heavy is Steve? I feel like Steve is like a mid-weight. That makes the most sense. Well, I didn't even realize Steve got diamond. Don't know how I missed that. Just kidding. I do. The place where I'm keeping track of what the tournament score, the website, for some reason broke on me, so I have to put my attention on that real quick. What? I definitely was paying enough attention to see that Steve and Swordfire traded probably back and forth there. Or back air, and air, whatever. pick your move that Sword Fire did. Damn, I'm just not realizing how much Sword Fire's up he has. Ooh, nice parry forward smash. And Steve, with no DI, dies there. Unfortunately, Steve loses his... Did he have diamond on his second stock or first stock? I'm losing track. But anyways, yeah, Steve has gold now. The drop off forward air, the classic for literally every character. Every character has a decent drop off air. And other than Mario. And maybe someone else on, I don't know, catches the recovery with down tilt. Steve is at dangerously high percents. One good forward smash take it. Which, I mean, we've seen a lot from that, for up smashes from Sword Fighter in this loser bracket so far. But guess he opted for a downer there. Which I kind of forget is strong on stage. But literally probably the most pitiful quote-unquote spike in the game. Can't even call it a spike. It's like a semi-spike. Whatever. Next up, we have Cloud versus Me Sword Fighter on whatever this stage is called. And also, I think I know why the background here is different from the background compared to like all the other times I played on the stage. It's because of the hazards, which might seem really obvious to some of you, but I'm just finding out now. Because what if you have hazards on, like that castle behind it pops up, and it does its thing with the bridges and whatnot. And I was about to say, Cloud's yet to take any damage, but yeah, he has. Cloud has to burn his limit up, me. He's lucky that he has that. You know, I do wonder, do Cloud CPUs play more risky off stage when they have a limit? Because like that's how probably most Cloud players play. They probably play a tad bit more risky off stage because they have a functioning recovery, not just you get hit off stage once you're dead type beat. Which, yeah, you can do like side B1, maybe 2, but yeah, no, you're definitely not making it back if you get hit off that second time. Just barely misses that flippy doo-dah-day. There's what I was talking about. That downer off stage, pitiful. Downer on stage, for some reason, uber strong. Which makes no sense to me. Jab 1-2 and nothing. Counter does nothing. Forward air just barely doesn't kill. And Sword Fighter is loving these side beats on stage, especially on ledge. Down throw tornado? An interesting custom combo by Sword Fighter there. Doesn't work, but still. Yeah, you'd think CPUs would be able to read other CPUs' air dodges and techs and stuff. But I guess that's not how it works. Cloud's got his limit now. I actually do know that Cloud players prefer to have their limit activated when the other player drops off of the Halo platform. Because, this limits on the timer compared to Smash 4. This was Smash 4, then you bet your bottom dollar they be wanting to have that thing active. Tornado into literally nothing. Tornado in the run-up shield. Excuse me. Ooh, nice parry, but decides for a roll. That up air doesn't do its spike for some reason. Ooh, that could have been detrimental. If Sword Fighter literally had the... Ooh, that was actually a nice tech. But yeah, that would have been... That nair would have been detrimental if Sword Fighter had the hero spin. Which I mean, probably wouldn't have made it back anyways, but let's just pretend. Actually, I just realized these last couple matches, until we get to the finals, this one and the next one, are both gonna be Sword Fighter duels. Ooh, that up smash just barely doesn't connect. Would have probably killed as well, seeing as how long the Sword Fighter charged it up for. I'm just not realizing how much percent Sword Fighter is at. Yeah, I don't mean to jinx anything, but I don't think Cloud is making it back. It's gonna come back. Yep. Just as I thought. Sword Fighter wins another match. Now, will he beat our next fighter and go into the finals against Villager? Or will our next fighter manage to thwart Sword Fighter's comeback from losing all the way in round 1 and have their rematch with Villager? It was not that long of a game. Our mystery fighter was Karam, and we're on Lilat, so not sure how that's gonna fare for these two up and down recoveries. Anyway, yes, I might be checking back on the tournament bracket. Karam actually fought me Sword Fighter in round 1. So they're both getting their run backs right here, right now. But let's see if Karam is gonna have his run back with Villager, or will the Sword Fighter get his first round with Villager? First and possibly last. Ooh, like if the full 4 connected, Karam was dead, but that was just even more disrespect with Forder 1 being the only thing that connected. Karam's doing a lot of short hops, but doesn't really wombo comboing anything off of it. Not trying to pressure anything, just short hopping to advance, but with, again, no DI, that up tilt takes it. Is that down throw up B? Or is that up throw up B? Because either way, that was very dumb. Wait, Crom, okay, no, Crom's not dead. Crom never dies. Unless you hit him off stage once. Then he's uber dead. Ooh, phantom hit. Poor Crom. We're seeing a lot of up Bs here. Like, obviously, to get back to stage, but, like, still. And I don't think a single one of me Sword Fighter's up Bs actually won. But that backer definitely did win. Interesting how during that whole exchange, not a single up B won. Only the backer got the kill. Sword Fighter's up B is better than this Sword Fighter's up B is better than I give it credit for, but I mean, still not that good. I'd rather have the definitely not suffer off recovery. But that spinning move takes Crom's second stock. Uh-oh, Crom. I definitely thought he was gonna die there. And then he looked a lot further off stage than he actually was. Ooh, catching the air dodge with that down there. Specifically the last hit. Uh-oh. Ooh, Sword Fighter managed just to tech it. Don't know if that... Oh, I don't think even the bestest of DI would have saved Sword Fighter there, but... Yeah, it would have been at least nice to know if that actually did anything. But with that, me Sword Fighter advances into winners. So let's check over there. with with the absolute dominant performance by Villager. So if me Swordfire wins this, we get a bracket reset, which means Swordfire has a very good chance of making his full comeback from losing round 1 to all the way to here. But again, these are CPUs we're talking about. And as we just saw right there, they love to do the most randomest thing, like uppy, when it doesn't even matter. And interesting how that wasn't a one ballooner. Guess because neither of the balloons got popped? Which is weird. You'd think a sword would instantly pop a balloon, unless the balloon was made of some sort of giga rubber. But, well, I don't think giga rubber exists. Unless one of you down in the comments below can prove me wrong. But turnip's a good substitute. It seems like Swordfighter is angry about that turnip kill and is laying the absolute beat down on Villager. Yeah, a lot of these Swordfighter moves, I just feel like aren't that strong, but like when I'm looking at them here, like obviously they don't send as far with proper DI and whatnot. But I mean, shoot, that spinning move nearly killed Villager. Yeah, this is really very anticlimactic music for what could be the final game. And I guess my voice isn't helping it because I'm not going, oh, me Swordfighter hit goes for Backer, but it gets blocked by Villager. Oh, he gets hit by a Lloyd Rocket. Oh, Steve. I don't know where I pulled Steve out from. Goodbye, Tree. It was nice knowing you. Man, how many Lloyd Rockets do you think Villager has? Like, I know Villager got some deep pockets, but like, Jesus. Like, his pockets are way too deep. The amount of Lloyd Rockets and trees and bone balls he's been pulling. Ooh, I just realized Villager has been passed Swordfighter percent. So we very could it's not out of this realm that Swordfighter could pull something out of his bag and get a bracket reset. Interestingly, this music did not speed up when we got into the final stocks. The Villager's last stock, which usually happens. It doesn't even happen for Swordfighter. I guess it just happened on the actual stage itself. I kind of do wish we had a little more scenery for Battlefield. I kind of wish we were allowed to use the Battlefield versions of stage and Final Destination versions of stages. But I mean, I guess you get what you get. Some don't make fit, yeah, blah blah blah. I'm looking at the time that I've been recording for. I think this might actually be longer than the first half of this tournament. Which, I mean, color me surprised. I feel like that Lloyd Rocket should be more powerful. You know, especially considering it is an explosion. But speaking of explosions, that is an explosive finish to this tournament. By that I mean literally not at all. Like, it wasn't even the kill spark, just me Swordfighter couldn't recover. But with that, our grand winner for this tournament is... Don't know why I'm saying that because, well, can't really do something like that here. Don't have an announcer. But our winner is... Give me a second. Oh, crap. Second, move hand is Villager. This face right down here. And yep, Villager wins. Me Sword Fire just barely doesn't manage a bracket reset. In case you wanted to see, here is the tournament bracket thingy. Yep, just as you can see here, everything lines up. Yep, Villager wins the first tournament of CPU Smash Tournaments Season 2. I'll be seeing you all for whatever I decide to do next. By the way, watch out for a post when this video goes up. Sayonara.